Ladies and gentlemen, the hype train for WWE 2K20 is ongoing, and the roster does seem to be one of the biggest and best it's ever been, even though they say that every time the game comes out. It certainly looks like it's going to be more varied, especially including the legends, than ever before. And that's why today we're going to be looking at all 70 of the superstars that have been confirmed for the game that you might not know about. Yes, 70 of them have been revealed over the time through Twitter, through reveals, through gameplay you might not have seen, and we are going to look into every single one of them. Before we get started, just to note that this is not necessarily an absolute 100% confirmation that the superstars will make it into the final version. Before we get started, just going to ask you a huge favour, and that is if you enjoy this and you want to see more WWE 2K20 content, then please smack that like button as hard as you possibly can, you beautiful people. And then subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on so you don't miss a single thing. Let's start off with the first two, the most obvious, which is Brock Lesnar and Bayley, through the screenshots that showed up when the game was first teased. Well, that was easy. Let's move on to the coat rack trailer. This actually revealed a lot more than people expected it to reveal. And to start off with, we have Sting's bat and Triple H's sledgehammer. Now, there's a lot of references to Triple H in this. That's because there's probably going to be a lot of different Triple H's in this version, as there normally is. So let's start off by talking about the first Triple H. The normal Triple H, the bald Triple H, the NXT Triple H, which is signified by the sledgehammer included in this footage. Sting's bat is shown, and you can see various different superstars included on here, including Kane's mask in the background, Sheamus's robe, and potentially King Sheamus as well, which, interestingly enough, would be a throwback to 2010 when he won the King of the Ring. Now, Sheamus himself has actually been confirmed in the main trailer, but the inclusion of a very briefly used robe makes me think that maybe we're going to get an older version of Sheamus with the sticky up hair, which we didn't get, oddly enough, in the Daniel Bryan showcase in 2K19. Then we have Brutus the Barber, Beefcake Shears, Hogan's feather boa, as you guys know already, has been included. Plus, there is a little soundbite where he goes, "Yeah, brother." We've got Ric Flair's robe, DX, Triple H, and HBK from 2018, where they went to Saudi Arabia and had a match against Kane and Undertaker way past their prime. And on top of that, Hunter Hearst Helmsley's red jacket that's behind the DX vest as well. So these are people who haven't really. This is no surprise. We then got Booker T. We've got King Booker, who's got his crown on the rack, and we have confirmed it is King Booker, not Jerry the King Lawler or any other kings. It is King Booker's crown, as you can see here. The inclusion of HBK from his DX days probably is an additional confirmation that HBK will also take place in the game. In fact, he was included in the main trailer. One other, which is a big reveal, is Jeff Jarrett, who has got his smashed guitar, which is in the coat rack as well, very oddly. And there's no reason for that to show up as anyone else's. You know, you've got Elias potentially, but a lot of this seems to indicate legends or throwback individuals. There's no current day superstars in here, apart from the Umbrella, but that looks really weird. I'm actually really surprised that they've included that there. Maybe that's Jack Gallagher's, maybe not. We'll include it on the list for the purposes. Plus, you've got the NWO title, which would, to me, that would signify that we're going to get a Hollywood Hogan, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall at some point during the game. Definitely Scott Hall, as he was included in the trailer, saying, if you're going to have Scott Hall, you're going to have Kevin Nash. It's going to happen. And if you've got two members of the NWO, you're going to have the third, which is Hollywood Hogan. It's just going to happen. Then you got John Cena's Doctor of Thugonomics. Dude, that potentially, I mean, it could be Doctor of Thugonomics. It could also be Chain Gang necklace. I mean, the actual necklace itself is Chain Gang, and that's based on last year's version where they had the John Cena from the ECW One Night Stand 2 match against Rob Van Dam. Sorry, that's 2 years ago, my bad. That would also confirm John Cena as well. Now the Universal title seems to signify something. Only thing I can possibly think of is Goldberg. We're going to put it on the list, but it's a long shot. He could also... No, actually no, there's only one legend who's actually won the Universal title, so we're going to go Goldberg on that one. It's pretty almost guaranteed he's going to show up in the game. Anyway, this next one I could have made nice and easy and said it's in the trailer, but he did make a tweet before the trailer came out, which was Velveteen Dream confirmed himself to be in the game. Then everything got revealed. The cover stars of Becky Lynch and Roman Reigns included in the game. Also the main stars of the trailer. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Now we move on to the trailer itself, and personally I absolutely love it, but I could break it down for you, but I'm going to just go through the individual superstars. First of all, Braun Strowman. Well, it's Braun Strowman next to HBK having drinks and talking pleasantly, not wrecking things, which is very surprising. In fact, I'm quite shocked he's not trying to upturn the piano that's being played right now, or maybe using Dusty Rhodes' statue, which is just in the corner, to slap some people about. Paul Heyman also included. Now, I'm going to count him as a superstar, but you know, he's a manager, and you can use the managers as superstars, so I'm going to include it anyway. Andre the Giant, obviously, you can't have a game about Andre the Giant. Old school Hulk Hogan in the infamous slam position from WrestleMania 3 there. Stone Cold Steve Austin ordering himself a cold one as he looks on at several images of past or deceased wrestlers. Big Boss Man included Macho Man Randy Savage, Eddie Guerrero, and then Roddy Piper's statue shows up afterwards. Now I move on to later on in the trailer, after we've had Becky crashing through the ceiling, where Becky Lynch puts some kind of edible biscuit kind of cake thing and puts it in Hulk Hogan's glass. She's going to pay for that later, and speaks to Roman Reigns with, oh, hang on a second, champagne glasses counted as weapons in the game confirmed. Confirmation of CHYNA and also Heath Slater and Bo Dallas included in the game, and then Heath Slater being included with his I've Got Kids man, Bo Dallas being included because, and Curtis Axel actually, in fact, with the Social Outcasts. Lots of small individual superstars being included here. Then we have Finn Balor shot because you can see a t-shirt in the background, Jeff Hardy, and you could have cast Matt Hardy, but we'll come back to that in a second because there's a nice interesting one that's come up later on as well. And you got yourself The Miz getting his ass kicked by Roman Reigns, which is all, again, no surprise, because The Miz's job is to, oh, he's a face now? Oh, great. Moving away from the trailers, back to the deluxe editions when they were announced. The Rock, Mankind, The Rock's $500 shirt, and Mankind's Rock and Sock Connection attires were confirmed. Then, obviously, you're going to include CHYNA and Hulk Hogan's return outfit. Now, this is the interesting thing. Hulk Hogan's only been mentioned as DLC. Does that mean later on we're going to get different versions of Hulk Hogan? Or by having Hulk Hogan in this attire, we're going to get multiple versions of Hulk Hogan? Or the other suggestions say we're going to get multiple versions of Hulk, especially if we've got the rest of the NWO, but don't have the NWO for Hulk Hogan, which makes no sense. Plus, you got the image in the background of Hulk doing the slam on Andre in the trailer, so that makes no sense if they're not going to include him in the game in that manner. There's one other edition we've got to go through, and that is the Collector's Edition. Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio, Edge, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Big E, Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, Undertaker, Christian, Mark Henry, Big Show, Matt Hardy. All included. Different collectibles through the box art itself, potentially even confirming we are going to get a version of Matt Hardy, which includes V1 Matt Hardy as well. That would be fantastic if we could get V1 Matt Hardy, plus normal Matt Hardy, plus broken Matt Hardy. So that's potentially revealing 3. I'm only going to count 1 just in case it's just because they're looking at the old school SmackDown stuff. But definitely Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy are confirmed. Then we move on to Xavier Woods' WWE 2K video. It doesn't matter who it belongs to. The fact of the matter is that it has confirmed a bunch of other superstars. Obviously, some of these we know already because we've seen Bayley, we've seen Becky, and we've seen Charlotte already. Sasha Banks is now included because of the 2K showcase. Because of my career, Papa Shango is included. Nia Jax and Asuka both come in through the mixed match challenge. Then we have Seth Rollins confirmed. Like, Seth Rollins not going to be in the game. I mean, come on. What are you giving me? Bray Wyatt shows up in his originals as that swamp thing with... God, what is that? I don't even know. It's just kind of like a... You know, give him a wash and it'll be okay. And in the next match, you see Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. Looks like they've been included as standard characters this time around, which is very, very cool, being the NXT Tag Team Champions. So there we go. All 70 individuals confirmed for WWE 2K20 based on all the information we have at the moment. If I missed out anyone, please let me know in the comment section below. And also, anyone you want to appear in the game, please let me know in the comment section below as well. But I'm not done there, no, because as I was recording this, I got this tweet show up from Austin Creed. Xavier Woods posted out, to those of you asking about GM mode, give me 2 to 3 months and I'll be able to hopefully give you some good news. Don't do this to me, Creed. Oh my god, what are you doing to me? Oh my god. He is confirming GM mode, potentially DLC, I don't know, but I'm trying not to freak out. I'm trying not to freak out. He did follow up with this tweet saying, I shall be extremely clear, I have no idea if it's going to be in 2K20. My last tweet was not in reference to that game at all, but please do enjoy 2K20 and all it has to offer. There is some interesting stuff in it this year. Boo this man! No! Now, okay, what he does say is it probably isn't going to be in 2K20, but what he doesn't say is it's not going to be in the game coming up. And everyone who knows that Yukes are currently making another wrestling game that's going to be competing with WWE 2K20 and the 2K series going forward, this probably is directly associated to what he is saying, or maybe it's about a non-WWE game. I doubt it, but maybe. Either way, it seemingly looks like that some kind of mode is in the works in one of the games. Could it be DLC for 2K20? Is he just trying to throw it off because he just got a phone call from Vince McMahon saying, God damn it, you're supposed to keep it a secret? Or is he just doing it because he doesn't want to get everyone's hopes up to be dashed and then brought up again because it shows up in a new game that hasn't been announced yet? You would guess he's got a little tiny bit of push on this, so Austin, make it happen, please. 2 or 3 months, that's when the game comes out. Hopefully this is going to happen, but seriously, oh my god, if it's anything like some of the examples I've seen online through different YouTubers, oh my dear Jesus, it is going to be insane. Again, please let me know how you feel about all this, including the news about the potential of a GM mode being included as DLC in WWE 2K20. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on. I've been SUPERZOMGBBQ. You've been awesome, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.